Traveling the world has added so much value to my joy, to my happiness, to the way I serve, to the way I love on my community, the way I love on my groups, the way I love on my family, and definitely the way I love on myself. Taking on the adventures of being in the sky and landing in some country has opened me up in a panoramic way. It has given me an opportunity to observe living, to observe what living is truly about, and more importantly for me, what agape love is truly about. When I travel, I have to throw off all of the pieces of me that doesn't work currently for who I would like to be. And it opens me up to communities and to people that I would meet along the way that will provide added value to living. On this trip to Tobago, I had no idea what God had already provided for me. I had no clue. My mind would not allow me to think of the vastness that was already provided for me before I was sperm and egg. I talk about it all the time, being so open to what God has already divinely planted in me for expression and for experiences even. You know, I have found that being open to what is already there gives me maximum joy. Meaning I come with no plan. I come with no goals. I come having nothing set except God is going to show up and show out, and I will be delighted. It will be exactly what I want. And having that foundational thought throughout my travels has given me friends that becomes family, and it has given me other ways to nurture relationships and also to experience people the way they are without judgment, without any foresight of who they have been in their lives, and to allow who we are going to be for each other to just presently exist. And this has brought me a feeling inside of my temple, inside of my body that I covet, that I absolutely desire, that I will have for the remainder of my life on earth. It has brought me into joy unspeakable. Sometimes I have no words to express the happiness that I feel when I meet someone for the first time that just adds value to me, or I meet a couple like I did in Tobago that opened their arms to me, and here I am in their home in Tobago and preparing blue food and fish in coconut milk and okra and just things that I would cook for those that I love, and to and to just have this experience with people that are like, Kimsu, we love you. We just met you and we love you and I love them. And we are happy to have the experience of breaking bread and busting a gut and just allowing love to flow and allowing love to be. My friends, my community, I implore you, I encourage you even to open your panoramic self, to step out of every box that you think you've known about yourself and known about your community and about the people around you, and to embrace your own changes and to embrace your own self enough so you can see that the entire world is divinely set up for your entertainment, for your love, for your peace, for your joy, for your sustenance, and for your ability to bask in every moment, even in the moments where you learn about yourself, it's never an external learning. It has been my adventures that I will always learn about myself. I will always see myself based on the people that present themselves. I will know who I am being. I will know if I am being God. I will know if I'm being resentment. I will know if I am being peace. I will know if I am being bitterness. I will know if I'm being joy and happiness. I will know if I'm being the past. I will always know based on the mirrors that present themselves. I will even know when I am being mastery, because masters will show up in my experience. I will know when I am being leadership, because leaders will show up in my experience. I am so grateful for every creation that God has put on this earth for me to experience myself, for me to experience this life. And I am grateful for having the awareness to take it all in. I remember not being aware of myself. I remember not being aware of my surroundings. I remember taking this life for granted and thinking I needed all of the nonsense and all of the negative. I needed it. I never needed it. All I needed was to open myself to agape love. Open myself to what is truth. What is truth about me? What is the divine truth and the divine calling of myself? And I am grateful every single day that I wake up. I am grateful for these moments to dance, to sing, to sweat, to fuss even with myself, about living this beautiful, beautiful life. Sometimes I just have no words for how beautiful this life is and what God has already provided for me. And I know these past 7 years, I know for sure the people that have come into my experience, they stayed because they wanted to stay and bask in happiness with me. And they left because they wanted to leave because they did not want to bask in happiness with me. And I know now for sure that seeking your happiness is a choice. And it is a choice that some feel as though they need to fight for and they need to be aggressive about. And I have discovered that the more I allow what will be to be, I can maintain this happy state. I can maintain this joy unspeakable. I can maintain this truth because I have already sold out to all that God has, no matter what. I am well aware that it is all working out for my good in every moment. Every single thing that happens is for my good. And I have the dominion on earth to call it whatever I choose to call it. I can call it negative or I can call it positive. I can call it fish or I can call it fowl. I can call it health or I can call it dis-ease. It's my mouth. I can declare it the way I want to. And having moments to travel and to sit on my flights and to take a hike and to sit on the beach and to bask in the sun and to go to the snow and to dance for no reason, all of these things have allowed me to know myself and to know what I want and to know what I deserve and to know how special being a creation of God is, and to have this voice to tell the truth about living, and to say, I am the one who say adverse things about this living on earth. And I am the one who can say the pleasurable things about this living on earth. And I am the one who can say, full joy your life, community. Bask as the creation you are.